What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark. Let's break down the Friday, April 26th Major League Baseball betting card. Right, I'll give you guys. I have 4 best bets on this card. Apologies, I am on a golf trip, so these videos are going to be coming out a little bit later. A couple friends, a couple good drinks, a couple good foods throughout the weekend. So apologies, probably won't be waking up as early to get these picks out to you. So bear with me. All right, let's recap what we were able to do yesterday, and then I'm going to give you guys more of a condensed version of these picks, where I'm just going to go into the games that I actually have plays on, and then a couple leans along the way. But I'm going to try not to do each and every game, and then I'll get you on your way. All right, we do have a tea time to meet, so I am going to be hurrying a little bit, but that's my job, to give you guys the picks every single day, and today and this weekend is no exception. Okay, quick recap. Yesterday within the NFL draft, absolutely smashed it. Apologies, I want to get that Discord up and running, where you guys can have more of a real-time access to what I'm betting. That's especially within something where only a few markets are being offered for an event such as the NFL draft. It's one of the most profitable betting events of the betting calendar, and yesterday was no exception. Hammered a couple things, only lost one play across the board. I like taking draft positions over under. That's a really good market for me. But we were able to cash some tickets. NBA went 3-1 within the NBA ranks. So overall, a very good day. Baseball, I thought we were going to be profitable, but we ended up kind of splitting 2-2. A lot of games could have went either way, but hey, that's what happens sometimes. And we are back today looking to cash some tickets again and get into that W column. All right, so let's get into it. Guys, remember, please, if you have not yet done so, subscribe down below, smash that like button as well, and remember to leave your comments with your picks in each and every video. But one thing I want to tell you guys real quick, though, is YouTube is kind of doing me a little bit of disservice. All right, they are disabling my comments automatically. They don't know why. It's a glitch. It's happening across the board. A lot of creators are having this issue. I'm on the phone. Well, not phone. They don't talk to you by phone. I'm on a customer support chat with creator support, and they're working on this problem. So if you guys want to leave me a comment, reach out to me on X if you want to send me a direct message there, and or feel free to pop in and check the videos throughout the day, because I will be turning back on the comments. It's so annoying, but nonetheless, let's get down into it. Okay, guys, and the first game of the card that we're going to have an official play in, this one's going to move really quickly. So I bet this morning. This is where we're going to take Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. We're going to take the under 8.5. Okay, young pitcher going for Detroit. Okay, and this is one where we look into the pitching matchup. It kind of jumps off the page. Okay, Reese Olson and Seth Lugo. 0-3 for Reese Olson. Okay, but at home, a different kind of arm. I think there's some value in taking the under. So we are going to take the under 8.5. Seth Lugo for Kansas City has been fantastic. 2 ERA, and we look at the Tigers with a lot of wind expected in this game. What happens? Who knows? But for me, guys, I just firmly think it's going to be one of those games where we possibly could get out of there with a 4-2 at worst decision. So lock it in, under 8.5. Lean towards Kansas City as well. Okay. Next game on the card, we're going back. We're getting behind the Orioles, where we're going to be taking the likes of the Baltimore Orioles going against the Oakland Athletics. This is going to be on the run line, guys. We're going to be a little bit riskier here. We're up some units over the course of the pretty much the whole month of April. So we're going to start firing from the hip a little bit more and start pushing. All right, but Baltimore on the run line, -1.5 at a price of -121. Lock that one in early. I do see these run lines have a little bit more resistance. But within Oakland, guys, this is something you have to understand. Ross Stripling, this is something where I just look for him to get absolutely annihilated. 5.34 ERA, 0-5 on the season, going against the recently acquired Corbin Burns for the O's. 3-0, 2.76 ERA at home at Camden Yards. Love the Baltimore lineup. This is one where, especially after an Athletics win, I think they beat the Yankees last night, and getting Nestor Cortez that L. I think that was one where really surprised me a little bit. That was a chalky play, though, so I stayed away from the Yankees Oakland game last night. But nonetheless, a 10-16 Oakland Athletics club. I look for the Orioles to bounce back and kind of get that zigzag going on, right? Can the A's win 2 straight on the road? who knows? But we're going to go against it. We're going to take the Orioles within the run line, -1.5. And that's pretty much all the analysis that you guys need. I love the Orioles lineup. They've been very profitable betting that run line. When they win, they win. Okay. Next game on the card, this is one we're going to get into the likes of the Cleveland Indians, Guardians, Indians. We're going to call them the Indians here on the channel. Apologies to any of my Native American viewers who took offense, but that's just kind of how it is. I grew up an Indians fan, so we're going to be calling the Cleveland Indians here on the channel. And if I do misspeak and call them the Guardians, feel free to correct me here. But jokes aside, Atlanta Braves, Guardians, that's where we're going to have this matchup. I look for a lot of offense, right? A little bit warmer in Atlanta. Ball's going to be flying. I look for Atlanta. Their bats are starting to wake up. We look at Atlanta over the season, 17-6. Kind of a mixed bag. And you know what? Cleveland has been one of those teams, unbelievable on the run line, 17-8. And over their last, I think it was 25 games, 15-8-2 on the over. Okay, covering 4 out of their last 5 money lines. The Indians are those guys. They are those boys. Okay. And that's what we're going to be doing here. I really like the over in this game. This is kind of one of my plays that I'm going to be featuring. I'm going to tell some of my golf buddies these plays. It's kind of fun when we go out on the road and stuff because a lot of my friends know I do this channel. And, you know, a lot of times when we're out the bar and stuff on the course, people just tail you on your picks, and kind of why we had a little bit too much to drink last night. Very successful day betting yesterday across the board, but that's one where I'm going to be giving out for sure. A lot of Indians fans here on the trip, but we are going to be taking the Guardians Braves over 8.5. Lock it in. This is just kind of where I'm at. All right, I think that we look for the last game 4-6. We saw 8-0 Boston. We looked down the board, 8 runs against Oakland, 9 runs against Oakland, total 12 runs, 9 runs Boston, 17 runs Boston. So within the Cleveland games, they are scoring a lot of runs, but for some reason the over and the total has been set 7.5s, 8s. It really hasn't budged. Okay, and the same thing goes for the Braves. Their potential to score 6 runs in any given day, in any given game, mind you, okay, is definitely in the cards. But we look at the matchup and we could talk about it a little even further. Chris Sale, 2-1 on the season, 4.38 ERA. Not really the pitcher that we all grew up kind of, you know, not I don't want to say rooting for, but the dominant pitcher that we all knew back when he was on the White Sox and on the Red Sox, so on and so forth. Okay, but this is one where Sale has, like I said, that sub-5 ERA going against Logan Allen. Got a couple lefties on the bump. Logan Allen, 5.06 ERA. And the Indians, you know, crazy. Probably the best story of the Major League season. I'll admit when I'm wrong, and I definitely had them kind of with a record inversely related to where they are at right now. If you would have had a gun to my head and asked me, what would the Indians' record be? It wouldn't be 18-7. It'd probably be more along the lines of 7-18. Okay, but that's where I'm at. We're going to be taking the over 8.5 on the Braves Indians run line. I do like it at a price where we're seeing it right now -110. I think that number is even going to go any higher. We're seeing 9s already out there at FanDuel and some other sites on the board. So that's kind of where I'm at within my 3rd official play. All right, and then the last game on the card. Okay, we're going back to Old Faithful, tapping into that well. Chicago White Sox on the run line. That's where they've been getting dominated. Okay, and the numbers speak for itself. 9-16 ATS run line, 3-22 win-loss, and they're getting close to winning games, guys. They're getting close to winning games, and they can't get the job done. So, as a former player, that is absolutely demoralizing when you're on a losing streak like that. It just absolutely will blow the wind out of your sails. And Tampa's coming to town. They could care less what the White Sox record is. They're going to come in hot, ready for this weekend series. All right, they're trying to get their stuff together. 500 ball club, and I firmly will be betting against the White Sox on that run line. Whoever they're playing, pretty much with the exception of a few other. There's probably 3 or 4 teams that I wouldn't be taking the -1.5 against the White Sox, but nonetheless, it still presents an opportunity on the money line in that fashion if we ever were going to get that. But this is where we're looking at the White Sox and the potential for how bad their season can actually unfold. And now we have Zach Eflin going for the Rays. I love this matchup. Okay, we look at Chris Flexen for the White Sox, and it's very shocking that he's actually still in the big leagues. So 0-3, 6.41 ERA. Look for Tampa Bay. Also look into Tampa Bay team totals. Okay, I like them to score a lot of runs in this game. All right. But that's what we got coming to you guys live. Those are my 4 official plays. I'll get you guys out of here. We can go down the board real quick just to kind of help you all out in a more broader stroke, okay? But we have those 4 plays. I have my NBA plays that I'm going to be posting here very shortly. All right, we got a couple NHL games. I don't really do NHL coverage. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys would want that. We have a very good pitching matchup between the Yankees and the Brewers. Luis Gil and Colin Rea, where I'm not going to be getting behind that. A couple of these games are really good games to watch. The Diamondbacks, Mariners, Zach Gallen, Emerson Hancock. Look for the Diamondbacks, kind of lean towards them. I'm a big Gallen fan, 3-1 on the season. Big Emerson Hancock fan too. It just hasn't had really the numbers to support this this sophomore campaign. And also probably the most anticipated matchup of the day. We're going to be looking at Aaron Nola, Joe Musgrove, Phillies and Padres. This is one where I would not be opposed to getting behind the Phillies in fading Musgrove. Musgrove hasn't been that dominant force that he has been in recent time, and that's where we're going to look in this game. Phillies minus 105 on the money line. Not opposed to that whatsoever, so that would be a lean along the way. But let's get you guys out of here. Remember to subscribe down below. Smash that like button as well. And these are my official plays where you can find these out there in the market. Shop around, get the best number available. Sign up for oddsjam if you guys want to find the best number available. That's one of the best features of oddsjam. Use my promo code in the link down below, TBM, if you guys want to get 35% off your first month and or annual plan, whatever you elect to sign up for. But that's what I use every single day, and it works. It's a great betting tool, tracks bets, betting arbitrage as well as positive EV. Check it out, link down below. All right, and this is where we're looking at the picks. Just a quick recap. We're going with a under within Kansas City, minus 120, 8.5. Tampa on the run line, Baltimore on the run line, and the over 8.5 within the Braves-Indians game. So that about wraps it up. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, forgive me if you guys want to get in touch. The YouTube comments are bad right now. X and or check back throughout the day. Best ways to get in touch, as well as give me some little leeway here. Apologies for getting the picks out a little bit too late than normal. This is one where, like I said, I'm on a golf trip, so cheers and forgive me. This is a hotel patio, so it is going to be kind of what we're dealing with here on the channel. So appreciate you guys all, really truly do. Let's go cash some tickets, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow.